think to your future husband. Do you want to get married?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to have kids?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're married. You have a husband. Are you gonna?
So we're gonna have our own empires and
own separate empires.
We're gonna have our own separate empires, and we're gonna help each other and encourage each other by supporting each other and giving each other ideas. And if I were to have a kid, with having an empire, I would not mind putting a pause on it, because I feel like if I'm making the decision to have a kid, then I will then prioritize that.
Okay. Damien, pull up the Instagram. All right, so she's a raver. Scroll down.
Whoa.
Scroll down. Keep just
that's
scroll.
my brand right there, Cyberwaver.
Scroll down.
I have a clothing brand.
Wow.
Scroll down. I'm trying to find like a rave photo.
They're all rave. Oh, how about the one where I'm wearing the cross?
Just
No,
keep going,
I'm at a
keep
rave
going.
and I have a cross on and a rosary, and I have pasties on. I think that one's epic. These are so down now. At this point,
Yeah, just
this
keep
is
going.
like
Just
years
we'll
ago.
go to the very bottom.
Okay, they're getting worse. They get worse.
Wow.
They get worse. Oh
No,
God.
you still got this.
Okay.
They
all
get
right.
worse.
Were you squatting in a rave outfit?
I was squatting in a rave outfit.
Okay. So a lot of rave. How many raves have you been to?
I can't tell you, but I went through an era where I was going to a rave every weekend and traveling just to go to the raves. I was getting paid for it, of course, but like still, like it was yeah.
Wait.
Wow.
Scroll back up.
Oh,
Scroll
there you
back
go.
up.
There you go.
Oh, wait, no, go down. Down.
Yeah, right
Down. Keep
there.
going.
The
Keep going.
0.5
keep going.
angle?
Down. Keep going.
Oh God.
It just never stops.
Is
there.
it
just keeps
no?
going.
Okay, yeah, it just keeps going. Well, I've been doing this
Wait,
for
up,
about 3
up.
years now. This is
Hold
my
on,
job.
up.
I made it
up,
my job.
Up. No, down. Just go down. I remember seeing one video. Keep going. Down. There's one video in particular where I was like,
What is it? Like, describe it. I probably know what it is.
I don't recall, to be
Okay, well.
honest. If I see it, I'll know it. I'll know it when I see it. But at this point, okay, some raves. All right, cool.
This is when I first got into it. So now, at this point, now I'm just an attendee. I'm not working here.
Now we're going.
I'm in college,
Okay,
college
all right,
era,
that's fine.
working college era.
So, question for you, point blank.
Yes.
You're dating a guy, you love him. This could be the one. You've only been dating for 3 months though, but you're like, this is the guy. And he's like, now that you guys are serious, now you're in a relationship, he's like, yo, I don't want you going to raves anymore. It's over. Do you say yes, or is it the end of the relationship?
Well, that would never happen. We would have never met.
What do you mean? You could have met in the library. What are you talking about?
We wouldn't have aligned. We wouldn't have connected.
What do you mean? Did you go shopping at Trader Joe's? He could have hit you up at Trader Joe's.
No, I do Instacart, Uber Eats. I only go
He's
out
the
whenever
Instacart guy.
I only go.
He's the fucking Instacart guy.
I don't know him, so I would never connect with him. I would never connect with anyone.
He's so hot. He's dropping off your
I don't care if you're
chia
hot.
seeds from Costco.
I'll
dropping off some
flirt with
fucking
you.
chia seeds.
I'll flirt.
Yeah, he's
That's
the
it.
one. He's the one. He's doing Instacart. He's
No.
fucking grinding. And then he hits a fucking pump on some crypto, and now he's rich.
Good
and he's
for
like,
him.
I'm taking
Period.
care of you. Fuck this rave shit. Fuck this work shit. I got you. I'm holding it down.
No.
But you can't be doing this rave shit
This
anymore.
is my empire that I'm building.
You're gonna be wearing-
I have
hold
two
on.
companies because of it, so I would never.
No,
I would never.
he's in the billions. Fuck that shit. You don't got to work another day in
I'll
your
get
life.
there. I want to work to get there.
He
I
wants
want that.
he wants to pump out 7 kids with you.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good on that. And
That's a real dynasty is 7 kids. Not I have 2 businesses. That's the dynasty.
Well, for me, my dynasty, or just I care about my goals, and that's where I'm at right now. So you could have whatever the fuck you have, and I will support you. Good for you, you know. But it's like I don't chase that. I used to. I would have said yes. Fuck it. I don't want to work a day in my life. Let's do it.
Okay.
But I just.
And so
yeah.
your business it's like rave related.
It's for the EDM community, so it's like like rave related.
But so this is the love of your life. Love of your life.
We would have never met.
You could meet him some other way.
I don't think so.
You could meet him some other way.
How my mind
Can I ask a
works.
question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So you said that you wouldn't stop going to raves for him, but what if the same scenario, like he's fine.
I never said that. I said we would have never met.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you meet this guy and he's great. You meet him at a rave and he's wonderful, fantastic. You guys really hit it off. And he says, babe, I want this Instagram down. Like I want these posts down. like we can still go to raves together. You just can't post photos like this. I want them deleted. If we're gonna have a kid together in the future, if we're gonna have a future and you want me to take you seriously, you have to delete these photos. Would you take them off of Instagram?
So that's an interesting question, and I see where your head is at with that question. But because this is my job, I don't just go to raves just to rave. I go to raves because this is how I'm going to make my living. And if I meet someone at the rave and they decide, okay, I don't like your Instagram, I don't like the way that you're posting, and we are at like at a point of our relationship where I do like them and I do see a future, I do see like value on both ends, then I will consider changing what I wear. I will consider changing what I post. But ultimately, like, if it doesn't impact like the growth of my business, then yeah, I'll consider. But again, it's not about the raving. It's about, I enjoy the music, I love the culture, and I'm grateful for it.
So you can still go and you can post like stories with the rave in the story, and you can post photos from like waist up, but he says, I want the photos of your ass off of Instagram.
Cool.
Would you take them down?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That was the question.
Yeah.
Would you stop raving?
Well, no. Well, no, because so she had asked if we had met at a rave, and then he was like, we could still go to raves together, but you have to take your photos down. But if in that hypothetical, if we met at a rave, why would he want to stop raving?
Let's say this is the first time he's ever been to a rave and he's there in an employment context. Because you're really stuck on, I would have never, so you're saying, absent you going to raves, you never meet men.
Well, so when I am at a festival, I am in a mode where I am talking and I am connecting with people, and I honestly just spend a lot of time alone or with my friends that I already have connections with. So I don't really connect with anyone other than when I'm working at these like public events.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and chime in. So on your Instagram, you have gym posts. You're saying that you don't really go out besides raving, but you have gym posts. Let's say a guy comes up to you at the gym, hits on you, and y'all hit it off. Would you like still keep going to the gym? I mean, sorry, keep going raving.
I mean, maybe I'll just keep it like of us working out at the gym if he doesn't like raving, and I wouldn't further like the relationship with him.
So I'm not familiar with raves. I've never been to one. I just know people, like I know people who have been to raves.
Yeah.
They're notorious for being very druggy, alcohol-y kind of events. So when you meet a guy, he's great, and you guys hit it off, and he wants to have a baby with you, are you like leaving the baby at home with a babysitter to go to a rave and get messed up on, like, I'm not saying that you do ecstasy, I'm just saying it comes with the territory, or any kind of drug.
Yeah, of course.
Are you leaving this baby home with a babysitter to like go raving when you're 30, 35?
So I'm currently 24, and I do not plan to, I mean, if it happens, it happens, but I'm setting it for when I'm like in 10 years from now. And at that time, I have a kid. There is one thing to say, actually, that not all ravers take substances.
Oh, wait, you have a kid?
No. She gave me a hypothetical that I have a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I was just like giving some context. So not all ravers take substances. A lot of people are there for the music, but the culture is big and it does exist. And when you do get into raving, that is the first thing that you hit, because that's just like what raving is known for. And I feel like a lot of people do fall into a cycle, and a lot of people do end up coming out of it because they genuinely love the music. That being said, I am in that phase where I generally just love the music and I don't take anything anymore. So if I have a kid and my kid is already at an age where they don't need me to be there, and me and my significant other want to go to a show because whatever, we're gonna go maybe, but it's not to get fucked up, or it's not to just like, it's just to spend time with each other, and maybe we haven't gone out for about a year. We want to go to a rave.
Do you think you'll still enjoy raving when you're 40 and you're married with children? Or do you think that, because you're kind of like, I don't know you, so I'm not saying it's your entire personality, but you're saying it's your job and that's what you're trying to do with your life, is make a career out of raving. Yeah. But do you see yourself at 40 or 50 years old still like doing this?
No, no. No, I don't see myself like hardcore raver.
So then it's not a career.
Well, I have an entertainment company where we have a podcast in the scene, and we have artists that come on to our podcast. So no matter what, we're going to be passing down the reins. And
so the career has nothing to do with actually going to raves, like you said earlier.
That's just the market. The market that we're in is the EDM dance scene, so they're ravers. And I'm a raver. I was a hardcore raver.
Here,
and
look,
I still love it.
I'll just ask the question again.
Okay.
So it's, okay. I think we're kind of avoiding the question by saying, well, in this hypothetical scenario, I would just never meet this guy. In this hypothetical scenario, we're going to go ahead and grant that you did meet this guy.
Okay.
He's not in the rave scene, whatever. He's the love of your life. We have to grant it. He says, I want you to stop raving. Do you stop raving?
Well, then you would have to define what you
what I mean by stop?
No, what do you mean by raving? What is your perspective on raving? Like, what is it that if I were to go to a rave, what am I doing that you want me to
No
stop?
music festivals, no raves.
Buying a ticket and entering the facility.
It doesn't matter
I
what
don't
your
buy tickets.
purpose is there, can't go to them. That's what he wants. Do you do it?
If in that moment, me going to a rave has nothing to do with what I'm currently doing for work, then I'll consider. But if it's going to impact my bank account, then I will not consider.
He makes $1 million a year.
I
so
don't care. I want my own money.
What do you mean your own money? I don't understand that.
I want my own money.
Sure. Let me. I have a question on this.
Yeah.
So, do you mind me asking like how much money you make right now?
Yeah, I don't want to put that.
Six figures. You want to do a range?
I don't want to put that on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say your husband makes double what you make, and whatever point in life, however much money you would make in that point in life, he'll be earning double it at any given point. So he makes what you make, and then he basically makes what you're making anyways. He says, I want you to stop working. You guys are married. You're still generating the exact same amount of money that you would generate. Do you stop working?
Well, legally, I can't do that because one company that I have it with three other. I have
Legally?
Because I have a company with three other people. So if I just stop, then it would be a whole shit show. So I can't just completely stop.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
So me and three other people.
I want buy out my shares. Problem solved.
Well, then that's just a me problem not wanting to do that. I
Wait,
wouldn't
what do you
want-
mean?
Like I wouldn't do that. Like that's my baby. And
What's your baby? What is it? What's the business?
an entertainment company?
Entertain? What?
Yeah.
What is it?
So the podcast.
What do you guys do? It's a podcast.
EDM
Okay.
podcast. And it's
Okay, yeah.
And in this moment, I love it, and it's my baby. So it's hard for me to like think about letting it go.
Okay.
It might change. It might change.
So just to be clear, like, let me ask you this: between having your podcast and your business and making your own money, if like here's the two trade-offs: husband, children, or rave podcast and your business and being a boss babe and making your own money, which do you pick? If you have to pick one.
In this moment,
You have to pick
in
one.
this moment, if it was today and I had to pick one, it would pick the
but
business.
for life,
It's all situational. I feel like
I just explained the situation.
No, like my mindset will change. I can't put this is what I
No.
can't do. I can't put
Here's
myself in that mindset.
the situation is right now, right?
Oh yeah, right now I would keep what I'm doing. I wouldn't have a kid right now.
No, but so the entailment is if you pick right now, your podcast is going to be insanely successful. You're going to have the most popular raving podcast ever. You're going to be making $1 million a year doing it. But that's it. That's your business for life, and you're going to be single for the rest of it.
And I have a clothing brand too.
Okay, your clothing brand does good too. Or, and you have to select. You have a crossroads, and you can't. There's no going back. Or husband, children. Which do you pick?
In this moment, I am picking what I'm currently doing.
Okay, so, but the entailment of that is that you die single and alone.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Die single and alone. Well, I love myself, so then I will be okay with that.
You'd be okay dying single and alone?
But I will have friends.
Yeah.
I still have friends, right?
Sure. You can,
Okay, then
you
that's all I need.
Yes,
Those
you
are
can
relationships
have, you
too.
can have friends.
That's all I need.
But they're going to get married and have kids, and they're probably, by the time they're in their mid-30s, they're probably not your, well, I mean, Yeah,
Can I
they're
still like
probably-
flirt with people and like?
Yeah, you can fuck. You can fuck. But like, you know what? I'm gonna
Then
limit
I'm
you.
cool with
I'm
that.
limiting you
To one person.
3 month situationship. That's it.
I'm cool with
You get
that.
3 month situationship.
I'm cool. New experiences. Let's do it.
Then they're gone.
Cool. Okay. New
Yeah.
experiences.
Okay.
So
All right.
I come from a place of detachment with love. So I feel like with that in mind, I will be okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. And so I guess my question is though, do you like working? Like, do you enjoy it?
Now I do.
If you weren't making any money though, would you do it?
Yeah. I don't.
You would still do it. Okay.
I was fucking eating shit.
Because I
for
was
so
thinking
long.
about
I'm
this
still
the other
eating
day.
shit.
I was thinking about this the other day. It's like women, when it comes to like, if you meet a guy who's capable of saying, hey, I want you to stay at home. He's a high earner. And he's like, just stay at home. You don't have to work. Take care of the kids. Take care of me. Take care of the family. And I was thinking like, a lot of women would say no to that. But then I was thinking, what if an employer came and said, I'm going to pay you $100,000 to do exactly what your husband wants you to do in the home? Obviously mine, like not sex or anything, but like an employer comes and says, okay, we want you to take care of this household and you're going to be a nanny and you're going to raise these kids and we're going to pay you $100,000 a year. And I was thinking like, it's interesting to me that women would take the $100,000 a year job.
I wouldn't. Well, because that's not what I want to do. That's not what fulfills me. So I'm not gonna go do that. I'm not gonna go clean a house. If someone that fulfills you, then hell yeah, go off. But like that's not me. So I wouldn't. I would want to make the money in the field that makes me happy.